Welcome back, everybody. So a lot of people have done analysis and like frame by frames of pretty much everything you can see in the trailer, but there's a couple things that I haven't heard anyone touch on, and I watched like 6 or 7 different people's analysis and breakdowns. So I just didn't want to waste people's time, repeat stuff that's already been said. So I have a bunch of screenshots here. We're not gonna focus on all of them because a lot of this stuff's already been brought up. Like the font here is different. And people have talked about this stuff a lot. I just want to point out, I think this looks like Big Chungus, so it's kind of funny to me. Otherwise, I think people pretty much touched on all this stuff. I will say, I think this drawing here is the starfish that we see later in the trailer. I'll point it out when we get to it, but also here, I did get a cool, like this looks like an eye, and then this is like the mouth nose piece of whatever character it is. I can brighten it up for you on Twitter or something if you want to see some different angles of that. Tiger Rock, Jackie, just kind of the stuff everyone's already pointed out. One thing I do want to point out here is the first aid container actually has a different symbol than a lot of first aid stuff we've seen in FNAF. So it has like the classic snake over the pole. And here we have a nice view of the gloves. I really like the gloves. People even pointed out this stuff, so like, good job guys, you found like everything. But so yeah, I think this is the starfish that was in that drawing. There is something I want to point out here, personally. I can't help but wonder if this is like Cupcake. This, to me, looks like Cupcake, and it may not be, but it just reminds me of the Cupcake. And then this kind of looks like animatronic hand to me, but I could be completely wrong. Like, this could be so many things. It's a little vague, like I can't tell from that angle, but whatever that is something. Oh, but this is the last thing I wanted to show you. There's actually 2 things here, so I want to show you the mouse, the little wind-up mouse rat. It has like these feet. I was curious what it looked like underneath because it's like I wanted to know what it actually did. And it looks like it'll scurry across the floor or something and make noise or something like that, so that's kind of cool. Just seeing the underneath of it, it's kind of cool to just see the details there. And then the other thing, the big thing for me that I haven't heard people talk about. Whoops, sorry, first, little hat here. And then we've got like these little toy cars that look very, very old. Like maybe they were made for David or something. But here, this right here, guys, this, does this not look like Balloon Boy's balloon? Like, does this not? I mean, it could be something else. It's perfectly possible it's from a different character, but to me, that just screams Balloon Boy. The only thing I'll say is like the design is a slightly different pattern than Balloon Boy's is. But oh my word, like this was like one of the first things I saw. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, is Balloon Boy in here? Oh, one other thing I do want to point out. There's actually 2 things I want to point out with this character. So this character has this like metal piece around the bottom, which I assume like is kind of part of the base that like keeps it together and connects to it. And what's cool is like Spirit Halloween animatronics actually have something similar to this. So like I have a prop that it has like, it's kind of a midsection piece, or like right above the midsection, the torso area. It like is like the base of the animatronic to give it the illusion that it has like a waist. So it's really cool to see designs like this where you see like actual pieces of animatronics that people would use in our real life, because a lot of animatronics do have pieces like this, and that's just so cool. Like just the little details like that I would never think of. But yeah, I just can't help but think, what if this is like a cupcake maybe? It doesn't quite look like a cupcake though. It could be some completely different character. I really don't know. And if this is like Balloon Boy behind here, that's crazy. That's so much fun because Balloon Boy is on that merry-go-round, that carousel thing, and Help Wanted too. But yeah, pretty much everything else people have kind of looked at, except I haven't really heard anyone talk about this guy. This is like, looks like a unicorn, but it also kind of looks like a killer clown. So I'm very curious what this character is. It looks really cool. I want to see it from different angles because that looks awesome. And there's like a funny duck here. It looks like a blue rubber duck-like character. And then I guess there is one other, this creepy dude back here. Who is this? What is this? This is very, very cool and creepy looking. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what that guy's all about too. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. So I'm just going to double check real quick. Oh, I flipped the picture of this guy upside down so you can see how cool he looks. These kind of look like staff bot hands to me. And I could be completely wrong about that, but that's what it reminds me of. And I think this character definitely has to do with the carnival. And if you remember in Security Breach, the note that we find says that this is your upgraded version of Music Man. So this could be the old one, what the old one was like before it gets upgraded for Security Breach. But I also thought this was like a human ear, but it's actually hair. So this is like a wig. And then this is like his mustache and stuff. It's really funny. It's cool though, I like it. So yeah, that's all I've got. I know there's like a little Tiger Rock picture at the end too, but I tried to take some of these other interesting pictures that you get to see, just like a interesting background here, and then you get like all the crazy colors and stuff. So that's kind of all I had. Thank you for watching. What do you think? Do you think that's Balloon Boy, or do you think I'm just off the mark?